Hello everyone. So we have started a new channel which is digital system design on digital system design in different technologies. So in this channel we'll be dealing about different things from the ground up to developing a big solution in different space like web mobile and blockchain or AI or any of the space. In this channel, we'll be discussing or creating video content for different stakeholders, for different people with different expertise in IT, like solution architect, who are actually software architect, who are actually developer, who are actually a senior stakeholder, who are acting as an enterprise architect. So we'll be creating content for all those people. Know how you can take benefit from these videos. So from these videos, you will come to know how you have to define your business architecture from the start and how you have to take your architect forward. Like if you are designing a new application in web or mobile space, how your UI should be, how your backend should be, in which technology you should create your UI, in which technology you should create a backend so that it gives your product the utmost importance and the utmost need for the users and make it popularized as well. So this is the agenda of our starting this channel. So let's, without wasting further time, we'll start on the today's topic, which is on the business architecture. This is the first topic of our channel. Now, how you define a business architecture, or let's say some client comes to you and asks you to develop some kind of application. So for example, let's take a traveling application. So you have a client who is into a traveling space. So they have their booking system, or they are doing some kind of manual stuff, they have offline stores or something like that they have. Now they want to take that online. All the processes which they are doing, they want to take them online in such a way that they have a very big support of different stakeholders as well. So let's say they have their internal employees who are actually booking doing the bookings online after taking the bookings offline from the users, for example. Then they have their travel partners who are actually taking the bookings from them and respectively booking the uh, transport system or any of the hotel management system and all that they are doing. Now, at the same time, they have third-party vendors also who are from hotel industry, who are from transport industry, which they are collaborating with them and providing them services for their end users to get onboarded or get their bookings done into travel or mobile or any of the space. So that is their agenda. Now they want an application which can sort out all their needs into that, where they can have employee portal as well. They can have the portal for transport system as well, where the transport employees can come and do their bookings. And at the same time, third party suppliers also can come and log in and add their bookings, which all rooms are open from their side. They can add those expenses and all they can add there. So all those things are there. So if on the high level you see, this application has very broader aspect and there are relevantly large number of stakeholders which are available. Now your internal employees, your transport employees, and your third party vendors, all these are stakeholders who are actually deciding, not deciding I would say, but who are actually defining the requirements to you, that these are the requirements. Now internally, how you have to take your requirements and how you have to brainstorm around it, how you have to design the features, that will be highlighting how this product will actually nurture be. So for example, now in this case, as a developer or as a architect or as a senior stakeholder in this product who is actually working on this solution from day one, what should be the first things we should be doing going forward? First is the business architecture. Let's say uh, this is a draw.io box which I have listed, which I have thought of here. So we have three blocks here. I'm putting up three blocks here. This is actually attributing three different types of categories, which any of the first time architect or any of the new uh, architect who is working on the new product, we should actually ask on something. So first is the business driver. This is the key point. Then we have business goals. Then we have business objectives. Now, whenever you are starting on any of the new product and gathering the requirements, how should you do that? How should you ask the questions so that they address your all your queries at the early level itself? First comes with the business driver. I'll take it forward first. So now what business driver is. So how you would communicate to your client that because client doesn't know these terms what you are using for them. They only need your solution which you develop as an end for them, end solution for them. These are for your internal use to understand how you have to develop the solution. So these are the three key attributes initially. First is the business driver. First is then it's business goals, then it's business objective. So business drivers are the one which are the impacts, internal or external, in your system, in your organization or something, which can drive you to make a new change or a new product inside for the market. That is on the high level if I talk about. Now, business driver is what, as the name suggests, is it's actually a part of your business which actually drives you to create new goals. You can assume that way. Now, let's say in case of traveling side, now what is actually making them making their business driver? First part is they are manual in their process. Now, if I see here, if I list here, and if I take this box here, so they wanna go online. They wanna go. That is their first aspiration. Sorry. Then they wanna go. They wanna increase their revenue. Can you just a second? Now, these are the business drivers, which are actually they are feeling they should add in their product or in their business to increase their level of revenue or have their more goals getting fulfilled. What can be their goals? Now we will add a block here also. Let's say take this box here. Let's say their goal is to increase the revenue by three times. Let's say this is the goal. So this is one. This can be one of the goals which they can actually showcase to you or which they can tell you. Next part is business goals. Your business goals basically are short-term goals. So let's say today we are standing in 2022. What I want to be by the end of 2022, that is my goal. But how, where I want in after 5 years or let's say 10 years, sorry, that is my objective. So that is my long-term goal. So you see your small goals for 1 year, for 2 years, or for let's say 1 day, 2 day, they actually take you and make you achieve your bigger target. So business objective is your bigger target. Now if you go here and copy this one, business objective can be becoming the sole owner or sole provider for travel and hotel bookings. For example, this is their, I'm just giving a hypothetical scenario here. So this can be their objective. Now, if they are increasing their revenue by three times slowly this year and next year, let's say they want to increase by five times or six times or anything. Now, if they continuously trying to achieve their business goals, at some point of time, they may be able to achieve this business objective also, which they have provided here. So that is the relation between business driver, goals, and business objective. Now, these are the first building blocks where your architecture should revolve around initially. When you have got the requirements, so you should understand these three things very carefully from your client or from the relevant stakeholders that what should be done in these areas. Then next is I'll add another block here probably in the next section. So this is the first section that we have discussed about. Then is business value. This business value, we'll keep it here. And other one we have business capability. This can be the other section. Now, business value is what? Business value is a I would say value what actually end users see in your product. Now, let's say uh, you In this case, the traveling client who actually want to take their business from offline to online, they're actually creating a value for their customers by making it online. So what value they're producing by using this solution is by going online and reaching more customers. That is the value. Then it's capability. What is the capability of their business? Now capability of their business is booking, traveling, and uh, managing their financial aspects across different domains like hotel bookings, transport booking, and third-party vendor financial management. So their major capabilities, bookings in different domains, in traveling, in their your transportation and all that stuff. Now these things, business value and capability tells you how the end product will actually act and who for that end product is and how that should create a value for the end user. And while creating a value, what should be the business capability for their entire business that they are doing? So those things will actually tell you, or rather, will actually give you an idea of how to identify different stakeholders. Now, if your business value is reaching to the end customers and digitizing yourself more, so then your stakeholders or the primary stakeholders are your end customers, who are like end users. Okay, it can be the end users, it can be your internal employees because you are taking your process from offline to online. So in this case, your internal employees are also your users. So you are creating value for them also. So these are the next things which you need to identify while you are creating or architecting a new solution from your requirements. So today's discussion point was around these things only, which are business drivers, goals, and business value and capabilities. Then the next section, where in the next video we can discuss about the architectural significant requirements (ASRs), which are actually very significant in defining your architecture. So there can be different kind of requirements in your for your client. Some can be functional, some can be non-functional, some can have significant requirements. So your client will not tell you that these are functional, these are non-functional, these are significant requirements. You as an architect or you as a developer of that solution have to identify those requirements by discussing with relevant stakeholders from the client side, that which can be the proper functional or non-functional requirements, and based on that you can actually define your architecture. That we will discuss in the next section, so that is actually very important one. So I would suggest to focus on this series going forward. If you like the content which is getting made, please subscribe to our channel or comment in the section if any improvements are required. We'll be constantly improving the quality of your video as well and the content as well based on your feedbacks. And we would love to go forward with your suggestions and your improvements. That's all for today. Thank you. See you in the next video. We will be discussing about the different kind of requirements. Thank you. Have a nice day.